All right, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. What a day. What a day. All right, look. This is my post-market wrap-up on this Monday, November 2nd, 2020. We had a market all over the place today, as to be expected. At one point, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 541. We did finish higher across the board, but the Nasdaq went negative at one point. The S&P 500 was almost negative at one point. Crude oil, people, crude oil caught a bid today, and that definitely gave a boost to the energy sector, the financial sector. The whole market went higher on the back of it. But that's really, sincerely, what we expected anyway. A volatile day. I must say, though, when the Nasdaq went negative, I was a little shocked about that. It did finish in the positive. Let's talk about a few other things. Cryptocurrencies remained under pressure all day long. Gold and silver put on a gain. Dollar slightly positive. 10-year yield 0.85. So just like I explained to you, a lot of cash has come out of that debt market. It's just waiting for a place to go. Now, for my lions out here, last week I put out not one, not two, but three messages on how you should be hedging your positions here. Or if you believe, as I do, that this market could experience some pretty wild swings here. And if you're concerned about your positions, should have them hedged going into tomorrow. So let's see how this plays out. I really can't wait for this whole thing to be over. Maybe people will start, becoming friends again. This election has hyper-polarized the American people. Obama, wow. We had a divided nation then, and it got even worse, I think, today. I really hope with my whole heart that this is an opportunity for all of us to come together here. Once this is out of the way, really, no matter who you voted for or did not vote for, just put it behind you and move forward. Otherwise, you're going to stay locked in some kind of a, twisted brain scenario. You just got to get over it. Get over it. No matter what happens, think about things you can do for yourself as we move forward here, what's going on around you, and try to just get yourself in the right spot, not just from a financial standpoint, but from every other way possible. Look, me, I come out here, I try to keep you guys and girls on the right side of this from a financial standpoint. But what do I always tell you? We are our most important resource. We really are. The mind screw that has been played on not just the people of America, but the people of the world, but especially here in America under these last two presidents, has been epic. Divide and conquer. Get these people to hate these people for any reason you could dream about, think about, or anything else. And their campaign against the American people, our government has been very successful under the last two presidents. Very, very successful, unfortunately. And it's time for us to unite. Time to understand that we are not each other's enemy. They are the enemy. You understand? That's the truth. They are the enemy. All right, look. Going back to this market real quick. So volatility today. Tomorrow, prior to the election, is going to be the same freaking freak show. A lot of volatility here. This entire week is going to be whacked out. If we don't get a clear winner tomorrow, the market's going to hate it. If we get a contested election, the market's going to despise it. And it's going to punish everybody. Everybody's going to get punished. Henceforth, why hedging your positions is a good spot to be in here. Henceforth, why I put out not one, not two, but three email blasts on how to hedge your positions. I hope you took me up on that, a lot of you out here. You'd still be net long, okay? I know a lot of you believe that Trump is going to win by a landslide and the stock market's going to skyrocket. For those of you that are on that page, I hope you're correct. But me, I'm not that sure about anything right now. I'm ready for whatever comes down the pike. And that's how we always have to be. This is an environment of extremes. I think that's pretty obvious. And you just don't know what they're going to throw at us from left field, right field, center field. We just don't know. It's an environment of manipulation on a scale that I think we've never seen before, at least me. In my lifetime, I've never seen anything like this. We have a Federal Reserve taking over the world, literally taking over the world, buying everything, buying all the debt, buying corporate debt, propping up these markets via any mechanism possible. The carrot that they're hanging in front of the face of the middle class, who they are allowing to suffer. You think this is this is a partisan issue with regard to stimulus? Nobody is that stupid. No way. This is just a mechanism here to get the American people more divided and to suffer greater. And again, like I said earlier, a stimulus package is coming. It's not, again, what it may seem. People might think, hey, great, this new world order, new government that we have here, oh yeah, they're really going to help us all. No. This stimulus in the trillions will be to boost the stock market. And that's just the first installment. There's going to be 2 more as far as I'm concerned. So 3 in total, and then we're going to see where this whole thing goes. But also keep in mind what the bigger picture is here, people. The bigger picture here is a deliberate effort to create as much unrest as possible. You understand? Complete pandemonium in the streets. This is what they're going to do to issue in a new set of rules. That's what's coming here. All right, with the new dollar and everything else. I sincerely believe we're going to get a massive debt crisis, which will involve the dollar, obviously, the dollar being a unit of debt. Once they unleash, and it will be by their doing, they unleash the debt crisis on all of us, a complete meltdown of the debt market. Stock market will crater to lows that people can't even imagine what it's going to be like. And a crisis of the currency on an incredible scale. Then they offer the solution. Okay, everybody, we got a new dollar for you. Take those old ones and stick them to your wall. Use them as souvenirs or wallpaper or something. But again, this is all about control. Look what they're doing to us across the board. They're already laying out the groundwork. They want to see what people are going to do. They want to see how much they can push people before they literally, I think, lose it all. That's really the truth. And expect this to happen. Again, they will allow a horrible situation to unfold, an epic one, which will cause people to, if you think that the unrest we're seeing here in the United States and around the world is bad now, you haven't seen anything yet by a long shot. It's going to get out of control. And that's how they gain control, by causing a moment in time, a several week period, maybe longer than that, where people are at each other's throats because they've already divided them. They already have these people hating these people to the highest order. Once that unfolds, then, when it gets really going, that's when they're going to issue in their new plan, their new set of rules for everybody. Again, what have we seen happen? A merger between corporations and a new American government. By definition, this is fascism. We've gone way, way beyond socialism. We are not allowing capitalism to work whatsoever. Government bailouts of corporations, airlines, pharmaceutical companies getting tens of billions of dollars, windfall profits, banks, backdoor bailouts. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, but that's what's going on. People are so terrified about socialism. We're way beyond that. We are in hardcore fascism, going straight into tyranny. That's where we're going here. Our forefathers warned of this, and it's in our face. That's where we're going. The fake data today, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. The numbers that they feed us, the fake, manipulated, rigged numbers here. We were supposed to have gotten some good news. Remember the GDP number? Complete fabrication. Today, some kind of good news on the manufacturing front. We're not making anything, and we're not exporting anything. Our trade deficit is ballooning. I mean, you can't, again, make this stuff up if you tried, but that's what they're doing. It's a mind screw. They're playing with your mind. Don't let them do this to you. I know that's not you. If you follow this blog, you have a clear understanding as to what's going on here. All right, look, so that's the story. Expect more volatility here until we get a clear winner. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a clear winner. Let's just say if Trump wins by a landslide, it can't be argued, or Biden wins by a landslide, can't be argued. We don't get a contested election or anything like that, stocks are going to go up. That's one scenario. The other scenarios are pretty down ugly. Like I said, if we don't get a clear winner in the next couple of days, market's going to just go wild, absolutely crazy. And if this election is contested by President Trump or Biden, this market is going to fall, and it could fall big time. All right, with that said, people, this guy here loves you a lot. Please share the video. Again, another huge thank you for those of you who chose to support my work. I really do appreciate it very much. I'm out of here. See you in the morning.